The Nissan Rogue is not only the automaker's most popular car in the US, but it's also one of the compact SUV segment's hottest crossovers. The third generation of the crossover was new for 2021 and slots between the smaller Rogue Sport and larger Murano in the brand's SUV range. Competitors include the Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4, so it's no mystery why the Nissan Rogue is flying off dealer lots. So how well does it compete against its rivals? Let's find out. Redesigned just 2 years ago, the newish Rogue is far more desirable than its bland predecessor. The exterior features a much more stylish sheet metal than before, and the amazing interior provides high-tech additions. If you're looking for a spacious, well-equipped, and reasonably fuel-efficient small SUV, the all-new 2023 Nissan Rogue is well worth consideration. The Nissan Rogue goes against one of the most crowded and competitive segments, with numerous rivals from nearly every mainstream automaker. Some of the rivals are Subaru Forester, Honda CR-V, the Mazda CX-5, and the Hyundai Tucson, and the Rogue joins in on the mix. The 2023 Nissan Rogue comes in 4 trims: S, SV, SL, and Platinum. All models have a 201 horsepower 3-cylinder engine, a continuously variable automatic transmission, and front-wheel drive. You can add an all-wheel drive for an additional $1,500. The base S trim is a solid choice, but buyers may consider stepping up to the SV for its added comfort and safety features, like an 8-way power adjustable driver's seat and the Pro Pilot Assist safety system. The SV trim also offers more add-ons than the S trim. When it was launched as a redesigned model in 2022, the Nissan Rogue carried over the lethargic non-turbo 2.5-liter 4-cylinder from the previous generation SUV. Car experts criticized the 2021 Rogue for its lackadaisical acceleration. Still, during its test drive of the new Turbo 3, the compact crossover felt more smooth, but at its test track, its acceleration was not much quicker than the 2021 test with a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder. Also, the turbocharged 3-cylinder managed to coax the Rogue up to 60 miles per hour in 7.8 seconds, which isn't bad, but it's only a 0.4-second improvement over the 2021 model. And on the road, the Nissan Rogue delivers a compliant ride agreeable for commuting and road tripping. The turbocharged 3-cylinder engine is good. It has plenty of power for passing and merging. It also delivers a quick sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 8 seconds. But in routine driving, the engine and the transmission do not always respond smoothly when the driver presses on the accelerator. Also, the powertrain can feel slow to react, lurky, and surging soon after. Around corners, the Nissan Rogue is capable and composed, but could be more fun. The steering gives you a little feel for the road. There's also a noticeable dead spot in the steering when you are driving straight, mainly at city speeds, so it is easy to drift if users are not going fast enough to use the Rogue's lane centering system. Now, with a turbocharged 3-cylinder engine on board, the Nissan Rogue is rated for up to 30 mpg in the city and also 37 mpg on the highway. Going with all-wheel drive reduces those estimates to 28 mpg in the city and also 35 mpg on the highway, and adding the top-spec Platinum trim further reduces the highway number to 34 mpg. On its 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy route, experts recorded 31 mpg in the all-wheel drive Platinum test vehicle. The 2023 Honda CR-V's powertrain options hit a 190 horsepower 1.5-liter gas engine versus a 204 horsepower hybrid unit consisting of a 2.0-liter as well as 2 electric motors. Also, the front-wheel drive CR-V with a turbocharged 1.5-liter 4-cylinder gets EPA estimates of 28 mpg in the city and 34 mpg on the highway. VC Turbo is Nissan's shorthand for its variable compression turbocharged engine technology. While most engines have a fixed compression ratio, Nissan engines with this feature can switch between a high compression ratio for improved fuel efficiency and a low compression ratio for better performance. The 2023 Rogue marries this tech with a 1.5-liter turbo inline-3 with it. VC turbo engines first came in the 2019 Infiniti QX50 SUV, and then the 2019 Altima sedan, where the tech is found on larger 2.0-liter engines. The third-generation Rogue originally launched with an unremarkable 2.5-liter naturally aspirated inline-4, but Nissan replaced that engine with a smaller, more powerful, and more efficient VC turbo engine just 1 year after the redesigned model debuted. The all-new Nissan Rogue is a comfortable SUV in many ways. The seats are soft and feel as if they mold to your body, and that is great on long drives. The Rogue will be available with triple-zone climate control, which is not a common feature among small SUVs. Getting into the Rogue is easy with its lightweight doors and big openings. The cabin makes the Rogue seem larger than it is. The tall, wide windows give an expansive view and contribute to the sense of space. The thick back roof pillars block your rearward view slightly, however, many driver features are present to help eliminate blind spots. The Nissan Rogue is a standout small SUV for cargo. Its overall cargo volume is marginally smaller than class leaders, but the in-cabin storage options are simply top-notch. The higher trims will offer a set of easily reconfigurable floor panels, and they can create a flat load bed or partitions or be lowered to open up a bit of extra space. Inside the Rogue, you will find many accommodating trays up front and spots for front and also rear passengers to stash drinks and small items. The Nissan Rogue offers a set of standard infotainment features and driver aids. In the higher trims, buyers get a big touchscreen, a digital gauge cluster, a head-up display, and wireless connectivity for Apple CarPlay phone integration. The technology is fairly easy to use, but the menus and the commands for the digital gauge cluster will have a bit of a learning curve, and the voice controls are rigid and occasionally need clarification. The driver aids will work well in most situations, even though they have some trouble in stop-and-go traffic, and the 2023 Rogue offers both lane centering and automatic rear braking on top of the typical suite of features. Safety ratings have yet to be available for 2023, but the third-generation Rogue, which made its debut with a 2021 model, has performed consistently well in evaluations. It scored the IIHS's highest award, Top Safety Pick Plus, its first 2 model years. The same 2 models earned the NHTSA's top designation, a 5-star overall safety rating. Every Rogue is equipped with automatic emergency braking, rear automatic emergency braking, blind spot and rear cross traffic monitoring, adaptive high beams, a lane keeping assist, and rear parking sensors. The adaptive cruise control, as well as traffic sign recognition, are offered on higher trim levels, as is Nissan's Pro Pilot Assist, an advanced driving assistance system. The main thing missing from the new third-gen Rogue was a bit more grunt, and we got that for 2022 in the crossover's updated 1.5-liter VC turbo engine, which is also quite efficient. The new turbocharged 3-cylinder is no quicker than the 4-cylinder it replaces, but smoother power delivery makes it feel like an upgrade nonetheless. The engine can also sound angry at the limit, but that's offset by having more power lower in the rev range, which means you don't need to drive the engine as hard. The Nissan Rogue presents good value in its lower trim levels. Its extensive list of standard technology features and the driver aids, along with an economical gasoline engine, makes for a compelling proposition against similarly priced models. But higher-level trims of the Rogue need more substance to compete. Other competitive SUVs feel more luxurious, have more features and a much flashier technology, and are more enjoyable to drive and offer hybrid variants with better economy. The 2023 Nissan Rogue starts at $27,360. That's high for the compact SUV class. The mid-level SV and SL trims start at $29,050 and $33,710 respectively. The top-of-the-line Platinum trim starts at $37,140. The standard bumper-to-bumper warranty is good for around 3 years per 36,000 miles, as is roadside coverage. Also, the powertrain is warranted for 5 years per 60,000 miles. Nissan's warranty coverage is classic for this class. The Toyota RAV4 has some things in common with a Rogue, such as a smooth ride and lots of space for the driver and passengers. However, the RAV4 has up to 8.6 inches of ground clearance, making it capable of light off-roading. It also has additional cargo space behind the rear seats. The Rogue gets marginally better fuel economy estimates and has more overall cargo room. Motor Future is a fan of the Rogue's well-equipped cabin, which gets into premium territory on higher trims with two-tone color themes, ambient lighting, and quilted leather. However, the value play dims in those trims higher up the range. What are your thoughts on the all-new Nissan Rogue 2023? Let us know in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching and see you again soon in another video.